for that. And I feel bad. I feel really bad about that. That's why I switched sides and produced these videos that teach how not to get busted for pot. And then we started doing Cop Busters, and that's Cop Busters with a K.
You got a lot of courage, because I told you a year ago when you were in there, I said, buddy, get ready. They're coming down on you with both feet.
You did, Alex. And
they did.
And they did. And we
and they will, I mean, I'm just telling you that they will try to kill you next. I mean, you know that.
Yes.
This is big business, and you're not going to cut into that.
Yes. You know, we've gotten, did I already talk about the death threats and everything?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Well, I want to get Bob Chapman's final comments and then shift into other areas, and we'll monitor this as it unfolds. But people should go to your site. They should watch the videos, research it for themselves, and we should also pray for the evil hearts of police that think of us as non-humans. I mean, I've had police over and over again try to frame me for violence. I have the national media doing it right now. I've showed a clip earlier where the military is trying to frame my camera guys as terrorists.
Oh, you're definitely on the radar. I'm surprised you haven't been raided. I'm not sure how you've kept that.
Well, they understand that we have extremely clean noses here, and I've sued government before and others, and so they realize that we're a big target. And so, but I'm sure it unfortunately is in the works, and I've been told. But see, I'm not. My dad always explained to me. He said, and then years after, I kind of saw a similar thing at the end of Carlito's Way. It's not the high-level gangsters that kill Carlito. It's the low-level thugs. My dad, when I first started getting into this, he said, listen, I've studied a lot of history. He said, you can go after Bill Clinton. You can go after big, powerful politicians. You can do that. He said that when you go after boss hogs, they will kill you. Because boss hogs you can beat. The big bankers pretty much don't care. It's these boss hogs that are dangerous.
Well, see, I thought the opposite. We thought we were safe just setting stings up for local police because that's what the local people need.
No, that's the most dangerous.
We realize that now.
I mean, and
Justice, our son.
I mean, if you're a cop trying to investigate Oklahoma City being an inside job, and they killed a bunch of cops up in Oklahoma, tortured them to death. I mean, they don't play games. I mean, this is a $500 million a year industry of narcotics trafficking. And as long as the mainline Christians are asleep and sucking their thumbs, the scam can continue.
Well, fortunately, you know, Hollywood's caught on, and we signed a movie deal with.
Yeah, tell folks the positive news. You got an NPR special, HBO, TV. Tell folks.
Yeah, we signed a deal not too long ago with Brett Ratner, the Hollywood giant, who did Prison Break and X-Men and Rush Hours. And they want to do a movie in the theaters about our lives. And April 8th or 9th?
April 9th.
NPR story will air
This
about
American Life.
It's called This American.
That's one of their biggest shows.
Yeah.
Right.
About 4 million.
Yeah, that'll help.
But we were just as excited to be on your show, Alex.
Yeah.
Thanks for reaching out to us because we are just a single family. We're not a big organization. We don't even have any full-time employees. We've done all of this as just activists as a family on our own.
Well, that's the key. We need more people to do what you've done until there's too many patriots standing up for them to stop us.
Exactly.
And that's one reason they haven't come after me physically yet. Well, they beat me up once, and I get threats and threats on my family. I mean, a lot of stuff's happened. Is because we're an idea, and ideas are bulletproof, and we have gotten millions of people to take action, and they know if they kill me, it will just make everything I've done that much more evergreen.
Exactly. Well, still be careful out there because they got Martin Luther King. And
well, I don't think I'm to that level. So,
well, you know, he did some great things for his time, and I'm so thankful. He's one of my heroes. But this is 2010, and you've certainly carried it to another level.
Well, guys, give the website out again.
NeverGetBusted.com. Please go there and help us out. We've got a donate button there for our legal fees. And
I asked you about the Texas Rangers, and they won't investigate this.
Texas Rangers announced they won't investigate the Liberty Hill sting, which is not a surprise to me because I have a private clip on YouTube ready to roll where I actually filmed a phone conversation between me and them where they said this, "We'll just come to Austin and kick your ass." And I've got that on film. They did that over the Yolanda Madden case where we stung the cops in Odessa on a false raid that resulted in Yolanda being released from prison after being there for 4 years. She's out of prison now.
Barry, do you remember me telling you to make copies of all your stuff? They didn't seize everything you had, did they? All your videos?
Pretty close, but we've got some backup.
Well, you've now got to put that Texas Ranger clip out.
And I actually didn't keep our videos on site. We always kept them somewhere else, but I had them in the house because that HBO film crew needed them. Yeah. And I forgot to return them back to their hiding spots.
Well, there's no doubt they were listening to your phones.
Possibly.
They're listening right now. What do you want to say to them?
Well, I want to tell them how cruel and evil they are, that this is cruelty like no other. When you start touching people's families, and I know you're not right, stop it, because we're not going to stop exposing corruption. And how dare you come into my home on a misdemeanor pointing guns at my family? If you were civilians and did that, you would have been charged with home invasion, burglary, theft, because you took all of our stuff, and you did all that for a misdemeanor that I didn't even commit. And that's why we've got a $40 million lawsuit coming in your direction, and we're going to get our son back. I'll die. I'm nonviolent, but I will do everything in my power legally to get our son back. So, Zach, we're coming to get you, babe. Right, Candy?
And by saying you'll die, you're ready for him to kill you. You're ready to go all the way. Well, I'll use a real Texas Ranger quote from their founder. A man in the wrong can't stand up against a man who's in the right and keeps on it coming.
Thank you.
Guys, good having you in.
Hey, Alex, appreciate it.
God bless you.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
All right, guys, we'll continue to watch this case with Barry and Candy Cooper. Pray for him, folks.